Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, the last episode you seen where we busted one of our tires on this tractor. We're going to try to get this tire put on. Good used tire, saved me a lot of money. Let's watch the struggle unfold, shall we? Y'all sit back and enjoy. Now, getting the tire back on ain't really going to be that big of a difficult task, I don't think. What's going to be the task is trying to get this 350, 400 pound wheel weight back on the rim. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to possibly try to tackle that. If not, I'll be calling some brothers and some friends to come in and let's try to tackle this together. But you know, I'm always doing weird crap by myself, so I always think of weird ways to do things. So that's what I'm going to try to do first. If I succeed, we won't have to bother nobody. If I don't, we'll be bothering a lot of folks trying to get this thing back together. Now, I did get a good used tire, and they put a brand new tube in it. They did not fill it up with water. So once we get it mounted and the wheel weight back on, I'm going to have to pull the tractor around over here closer to the barn, where I can then jack it up again, deflate it, pull the valve stem out, rotate the tire, fill it up with water about 3/4 of the way, put the valve core back in, air it up to about 10-15 psi, and then take it back down, and then it'd be ready to go then. Because we need water for weight in these tires, especially when you're plowing. So we have all of our clamps and everything up here, trying to get everything together. I got to get my tools together. Whew. We're going to try to tackle this. It's going to be fun, I promise. For y'all, not for me. Oh, and by the way, it's about 100 degrees right now. Yeah. I waited till the afternoon where I was getting a little bit of shadow casted from my barn over where this tractor's at. So maybe I don't melt. Anyway, let's get started. Well, let's just throw parts on that one, shall we? Well, we got 3 clamps on. We got to get 2 more. It's fun. I'll bring y'all back in when I get this thing done. It's been ridiculous. All right, we got them on. All the clamps, they're as tight as they want to go, which is fine. The tire tracks pretty true. I don't see any wobbling out of it. So I think that'll work. Now, the fun begins. on getting that heavy jewel mounted up here. I got to do some moving and maneuvering and cleaning up some junk, and I'll show you what I'm going to try to do, and we'll see if it'll work. Y'all just stay with me. Maybe this might help some of y'all out. Well, it's a little out of the ordinary, but why won't an engine hoist or a cherry picker pick this thing up? At least get it somewhat in the rim area here, and then from that point I might have to rope chain it, maneuver it around in such a way, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna get them about right there. Let's just see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna try to get y'all set up somewhere where y'all possibly can see, and go from there. Let's just see here. It may work and it may not. Who knows? I rotated that tire where that valve stem would kind of be out of the way in case this thing fell, it wouldn't rip it off. Alright, I can't go no more because that's fixing to hit there. So I'm going to set some boards down underneath it and let it back down on it to reposition my lift, and we'll get another bite at it. Dang, we're gonna hit again. Well, you see our process and what we're doing. Just little by little, we're getting there. I've got to work it in such a way where when that top arm, lift arm goes up, it won't hit to the sidewall of the tire, but get that weight up high enough where maybe I can swing that bottom over and then ease down on it and push the top in. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I don't know if it's going to work. Anyway, I'm going to take a break a minute. I'm about to melt. I'll be back with you in a little bit. Okay. That took entirely way too long. And I'm not going to bore you with all of it. We finally got it in place. All I got to do now is zip up the 4 bolts. They bolt through the rim onto the back side back here. But I'm whooped and give out. But anyway, as you can see, and as you've seen in the video, I used the chain to get it up to this point, and then I had to use my foot and kind of kick the bottom end over, lower it down. My buddy Bry came out and helped me for a little bit, and he was able to run the jack and loosen it while I was able to hold that weight. And got it situated and got it lined up. And man, how's the job? But can it be done? It can. You just got to think of ingenious ways to do this kind of stuff when you work by yourself and you don't have a lot of things or a lot of tools and big ticket items to make this work. But you know, cherry picker, getting it all lined up, getting the bolt started, it done the job. Even in the dirt where you can't hardly move this dadgum thing, man, that's a job. So anyway, we finna get these bolts it back up, and then we're gonna move this stuff out of the way, lower it on the ground, and we're running out of daylight, so I probably won't air it down today. I'll probably pick it back up tomorrow and finish it off with the air and water and everything in the tires. So I just wanted y'all to see the progress, man. Anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. As you can tell, we got our weight on, bolted up. Everything looks good. Rolled the tire. It looks tried and true. Next, we got to put some water in these tires. So they make special fittings just for these tractor tires to put water in them. So the whole principle is you want about 3/4 full of water, or right up there to the top side of the rim. That gives it excess weight to not spin when you sink a bottom plow or something like that. So the tire's back on, it's mounted, it's bolted up. Now we got to deflate it, and we've got to get water in it. Then once all that's done, the water's back in it, we'll put the valve core back in it, and then we'll air it back up to about 10-12 psi, take it off the jacks. She's ready to work again. So let's get started. The first thing is we got to let all the air out of the tire so we can add the water. All right, as big a tire as this is going to take a while. We got the water hose hooked up. We're filling it with water. Every once in a while, we'll have to purge some air off until we get it to the level about right here. I'm not going to bore y'all with that, but we're getting closer, y'all, where this thing can get back on the fields and not sit here broke. Just a quick update. I've been out here now for about 30-45 minutes trying to put water in this tire, and it's going. It's just a slow process because you're taking a 5/8 hose down to a 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch hole going in the tire, so it's slow. But I still got the tractor jacked up, and so you can turn it and you can hear where your level's at. So just kind of listen. I'll try to be quiet. So the level's about halfway. I'm gonna get it up to about 60%, and I'm gonna say the heck with it because I'm getting tired of waiting on it. I got other things to do. So we'll be back when I start disassembling all this. All right, I think we're there. You can see I can roll the tire till it hits water level, which is actually about 3/4. Now I'm gonna put the valve stem in it and air it up. Alright, as you can see, it's off the jack. It's on the ground. It ain't sagging or bagging. Looks pretty good. And it's got about 12 psi in it. So guess what? Let's just put the valve stem cap back on it. And we're going to call it a day and pick up our tools. But if you're messing with tractors and how to put water in tires and stuff, you need to get you one of them. They're a good little tool to have. You got to have them to put water in there. So, I know this was a boring video, but I wanted to show y'all you can do it by yourself. Now, I did have help a little bit with my boy Bry. But for the most part, I used this engine lift to maneuver that wheel weight. It's aggravation when you don't have the right tools, but you know what? You adapt and overcome. That's my motto for this video, adapt and overcome. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this boring video. But anyway, we got the tire back on. Saved me a whole bunch of money. A lot of work, though, went into this. A lot of sweat, physical labor. But we got it. And I only done it, you know, one man. One Bri helped me a little bit, so 2 people. Wasn't too hard. But listen, I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help me keep building my channel. It's growing slowly. So anyway, y'all take care. We'll see y'all in the next video.